Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is the week commencing the 31st of March. Now it's Mother's Day weekend here in the UK, so a shout out to all you mums, stepmums, mums, people that are stepping up to be mums. However that relates to you, happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a great day. So let's have a look. Let's get 2 cards out for Taurus, please, and thank you. Start the reading. You have joy and stability. This is for next week. And love abounds. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that? This is like something that you absolutely love coming in next week that just gives you that sense of stability. Could be within the home, could be within the work or family. Whatever it is, it's deep in your heart. It's something to do with something or somebody you love. Let's have a look. We're using the B Tarot. Oh my gosh, beautiful deck. New deck. This is by Christopher Hughes. Christopher Hughes. Look at the box even. Oh, it's incredible. I might do a flip through on this because it's such a beautiful deck. Recommended by my friend Matt Morris, so shout out to Matt. So dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Taurus. Wow. Definitely keeping that one. And make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. So your focus for next week is the Death card. It's like something's got to end in order to bring this joy and stability in. The Star card is your opportunity. Wow. The Queen of Wands is your challenge. The Two of Swords is what you don't see coming. Oh, and the Sun card is your advice and outcome. Now, the Death card always does seem very dramatic in the tarot, doesn't it? The Death card is about putting something to an end to something, a situation. It can be just your mindset also, putting an end to that brings in the love and the joy and stability. But it's also about something that, you know, they've probably pushed your buttons. It can't go on. You've got to put an end to it. What does that say on there? 13. Yeah, well, that's the number of the card. But it's almost like a victory, though, because I see that this ring of flowers as the victory wreath. So it's all good. And also, Death card is number 13, adds up to 4, equals joy and stability. You've got the Star card as your opportunity. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful. Now, the Star card is the card of healing, hope, faith, having that North Star, that guidance, something to work towards again, feeling renewed, feeling replenished. You can see she's scooping the water up there. That helps the land to grow and everything to grow again. Oh, I love that for you. Queen of Wands is your challenge. Now, the Queen of Wands as a challenge can be somebody very fiery, very go-getter, but so much so that they love the limelight and they could be feeling like you're getting a bit dampened down with them. They can be, she is magnetic, she's attention-seeking as a challenge. Not malicious though, just hard work. You know, you just think, oh my gosh, it's all about them the whole time. They don't see it though, and they will never see it. If not, it's you. If that's not a person in your life, it's you struggling to have that control, that oomph, that energy, that go-getter energy. But let's have a look. Two of Swords is what you don't see coming. Some sort of opportunities, 2 opportunities for you, 2 pathways to go that you're not going to expect. 2 choices, perhaps. And then you've got the Sun card. Oh my gosh, it's the most positive card in the deck. Look at those buzzy bees in there. All just working together as a team, don't they? And in fact, I did take a little excerpt from, I did have a little Google, and what really drew me to this deck, other than Matt recommending them, was the saying that I found to do with bees was, when many people each do something small, together they accomplish something large. And that's what bees do. They work independently, but then they all work together and they produce the nectar. Anyway, let's have a look what these cards are all about. We're going to clarify with good old Radiant Ryder Waite. What are you? What's coming to an end? Now, the difference between the Death card and the World card is the World card is you just tying everything up in a nice little knot and moving on. The Death card is like, nope, this has got to stop. It's gone on long enough. Let's have a look. What's stopping for you next week? But I feel it's all positive because you've got the focus as joy and stability and love. You know, something to do with the home for some of you too. Clarified by the Seven of Wands. Very defensive energy, the Seven of Wands. Are you having to defend yourself from something? And that's what needs to stop. Yeah, Two of Cups. Well, Wheel of Fortune. Again, something, there's movement, there's progress, there's something coming to an end and going to the next stage. But it's a good thing when you have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Seven of Wands is, again, like I say, maybe you've had to really put your foot down about some things. Try and stand your ground. Or you're dealing with somebody, maybe that's like the Queen of Wands, who can be quite defensive too. That needs to come to an end. You've got the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is a beautiful card. It's the card of soulmate energy. Oh, I'm going very deep on this one. I feel that the focus is about your soul and what's fulfilling your soul. And something needs to come to an end for you to get on par with what you love and who you love and what you want. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is about something moving to the next level. It's about timing. It's about karmic issues too. Something very karmic about this, especially with that Two of Cups. You know, like what goes around comes around is just coming to me. Now the Star card, here comes Bella to say hello to Taurus. You've got to be a good girl though, no barking. The Star card is your opportunity. Opportunity to heal, to nurture yourself, to realise, you know, a bit like when something comes to an end, when we realise what we don't want, then it makes us realise what we do want. Let's have a look for Taurus, please, and thank you. She's laying down, but she will sometimes touch my tripod and then it'll go like this. Little tinker. Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, love this. Ace of Cups. Jeepers Creepers. Love abounds. Very similar to the Ace of Cups. There's an opportunity for you, whatever this is, whatever something that is not fulfilling your soul is, there's an opportunity for you to do it. Something that ticks your box. You know, it's maybe what you're doing at the moment, you're just doing it out of money, or you're doing it out of, you know, because you've got to. But there's an opportunity for you to change that, to have a different focus and direction. I can't express, look, you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is what that is. There's an opportunity for you to do. Start financially anew again with something that you absolutely love. This can be a new baby also, a new relationship. Whatever it is, though, it brings in that just a refreshed energy for you. You've got the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands are our passion, our creativity, can be our jobs, but it gives you that sense of renewness and wanting to start again and having a fire in your belly. Maybe you've got an idea about a business and it's like, well, you know, you've done nothing about it because it's not felt the right time. And now it's like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to start just looking into that, having a look, because it's like you want a new job, you want something that ticks your box, you want there's to get two aces together as an opportunity. I don't know if you've not something, this has gone on for a while and you've had this, I'd really love to do that, but energy. Maybe that's why your Queen of Wands is your challenge, because deep down, you want to be your own boss, because that's what she is. She's so magnetic. She would have her own business. No isn't even in her vocabulary. She would just take the task and run with it. But I feel like you either have somebody around you who, anyway, let's have a look. I'm waffling a little bit now. Queen of Wands, why are you here? Please and thank you for Taurus. Thank you. You got the Death card again. So it's this Queen of Wands energy that you need to put an end to, because it's gone on for long enough. And as I said, the Queen of Wands is somebody who can be a bit of a narcissist. They are, if they phoned you up to say, how are you? Without them even realizing it, they'll change the subject to them. They're quite draining. And maybe, even if it's a work colleague or somebody, they're holding you back. I think you feel like they're holding you back. You've got the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh. Which is your joy and stability. It's affecting the home life, maybe. It's affecting how you feel. It could be somebody within the home even, unfortunately. It's very tricky if it is. And then last but not least, yeah, the Empress. They're blocking your creative side, your side that, you just feel really at home with. You feel very, as without this blockage, as a blockage, this is just, you're not able to have any vision. Can also be about mum, because the Empress, everything grows around the Empress. Major Arcana. She just sits back. She lets it all happen. She doesn't panic, because she knows it's going to work. The Queen of Wands as a challenge will be stifling that for you. Stifling that creative side, that nurturing side even. Four of Wands as a challenge, I feel like that she's the one, or they are the one that's making you feel insecure. Now, whether that's just in your mind, but yeah. And then you've got the Death card. Again, this is what you need to put an end to. Now, the Two of Swords is what you don't see coming. Maybe there's two options open that you're not seeing. Perhaps you're only seeing the one, because she's got a blindfold on. You're not seeing what's in front of you, look, either that beautiful flowers and the bumblebees and the growth. Let's have a look. What's this Two of Swords about? Interesting, you've got the Two of Cups also. King of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Lovers. Have you got to choose between friendship groups and relationships also? Because the Three of Cups is friendships. It's people in a group, maybe, that are you spending too much time, or there's something that you're having to, for some reason, to make a choice between spending more time with these kind of people. These people are your tribe, by the way. They really get you. And between a relationship of some kind. It could even be like, I feel like there's a sense of jealousy going on a little bit here with somebody. It could even be a friend. And you're having to think, well, hang on a minute, and be that King of Swords. Because the King of Swords is somebody who thinks, right, no, hang on, right, let's look at this from a matter of fact point of view. Let's write lists. Let's do pros and cons. And let's make a decision based on that rather than the heart or feeling intimidated. Because the King of Wands is, no, he's not a wand, he's a sword. Did I say, I don't know why I have this blockage sometimes with these cards. The King of Swords, sorry. Yeah. Same meaning. He's very wise. He likes to, as I say, maybe you've got to be a bit more matter of fact about something. A bit harsh. He can be harsh, but he's firm but fair. Anyway, the Sun is your advice and outcome. So whatever this decision made here, it looks like it's an incredibly positive one. Now, the Sun is the biggest yes card in the deck. Let's have a look. Why is the Sun here, please, and thank you for Taurus. We've got the Five of Swords. We've got the Star card again. You've got so many cards that are doubling up. And the King of Wands. Love this. Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords, as your advice, is walk away. Look, they're laying their swords down. Whoever this person is, which I think is this Queen of Wands, is just pushing your buttons. And what you're doing is taking on their energy, and it's not getting you anywhere. You take on their worries, their woes, probably listen to them moan. It affects your energy. It's like, no, walk away. Let them. Just, that's all I'm going to say. Let them. As in Mel Robbins, let them. Don't allow them to penetrate your thought process, because you've got the Star card again, the card of healing. There's some sort of, and this is about nurturing yourself too, Taurus, not just about them, knowing your true north. Look at that big star there. I'm trying to hide her boobies up because YouTube doesn't like it. And it's like, maybe you're getting guided from somebody also. You're getting, you know, somebody in spirit guiding you too. And you know that. And then you've got the King of Wands. Oh my gosh. It's like you're stepping up from this Queen of Wands. Taking control. Being, this is very leadership energy. Maybe some of you are actually progressing in a work situation to a managerial role. But whatever it is, that it's something you love, creative, even entrepreneurial. I think that's more you taking control, though. I'm surprised the Queen of Swords didn't come out here. But anyway, let's finish with a gateway oracle. I haven't used these for such a long time. What other messages are we finishing on for Taurus, please? And thank you. That's Seven of Wands. It is. Look, you're having to stand your ground on this. Don't back down. Because that Queen of Wands can be very manipulative. Your message is following your bliss. And your mantra is, my soul sings with joy. Very much Two of Cups energy. So I hope you enjoyed that, Taurus. Thank you so much for all the love and support of the channel. I know I say it every week, but it blows me away every week. It literally does. Have a great Mother's Day for those of you that are celebrating Mother's Day. Yeah, and thank you. Have a great week. See you next week.